Welcome back to part 18 of my Stationeers playthrough on Europa. So last time we got loads of stuff done, expanded this a bit, stopped this from popping, added a second battery, got the central heating working, and vented it to stop it exploding. Massively increased, although I haven't connected it, the size of the greenhouse, but most importantly I also managed to get a whole load of alloys because I was able to go and get the nickel. So I am now going to try and make some use out of those alloys whilst I'm waiting for the atmosphere and stuff to build up. I am going to, if I can find the invar, there it is. I am going to first of all mod these printers, because if I mod this printer, which is going to need constant tan and silver, solder even, and steel. So I can do that. I have what I need, so that can go in. Where's the solder? I just heard it. There it is. That can go in. And we've got some more steel over here. So that can go in. Right, so we'll build that printer mod. That's going to allow me to take this up to a level 2 printer. From that I can make an auto lathe mod and take the auto lathe up to level 2, and from there I can make a deep miner. So to make the deep miner I'm going to need constant tan, which I've got. I'm going to need invar, which I've got. You're going to need electrum. I probably haven't got enough steel, but I might have. Oops. That was not what I meant to do. I might have. Well, let's have a look. There's very little in there. Yeah, I probably haven't got enough steel. But, you know, it's a start. Right, let's track this down here because I'm going to need it over this way somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to have enough electrum either because I've only got a little bit up there, haven't I? 20. Well, we'll bung it in anyway. Deep mine is great in that it generates dirty ore which can then be spun up through a centrifuge and just produce ore, so it's kind of passively producing me some raw materials. It's going to need quite a bit of resourcing to get it fully working. I really need 3 centrifuges to run it. It kind of uses between 2 and 3, so obviously you need to have 3 unless you want to build up a stock of dirty ore, which I really don't. It's just clutter. I'm going to need quite a lot of chutes to connect it all together, and I'm going to need a reasonable amount of power because the centrifuge I believe requires 200 watts, I think, from memory, and the deep miner when it is running is 500. So let's actually just check. I could use a gas fueled centrifuge, but at the moment gas is a little bit of a limited resource for me, so I'm better off doing a electrically powered one. That's 100 watts. Okay, so I'm going to need 800 watts of power to be generated. So probably what I'll move towards doing is a wind turbine, because a wind turbine, when it's not a storm, can generate up to 500. So 2 of those would actually power it, with some power left over. At which point, effectively, once I've invested the resources in building it, effectively it's just sat there in the background passively generating me raw materials which I can then get on and do something with, rather than having to keep going out on mining expeditions. So I think that's a good task to do, but it's obviously going to need a few steps to complete it. I don't think I've got everything I need to complete it in this episode, but we'll find out whether I can do it in the time available. First thing though is this mod for the printer, which is nearly made, so I'm going to need my screwdriver, and I'm going to want the mod, and bosh, look at that, fancy schmancy that is. Right, now can I make an auto lathe mod? You see I can now make loads of other things anyway, so that's also good. Auto lathe mod, I need more steel. Yeah, I thought that might be the bottleneck. I mean, there is a bit of steel in there. We could just pillage everything. I guess guess it's probably worth it. I'm still not going to have enough to make everything, but see how far I can get. It's night time, so I'm not going out mining. But what I do know is once it gets light, I can go out and mine some stuff. I can just set the furnace up to run, so that's good news. I'm going to need more steel anyway, because I'm going to need to lay out more frames, of course. In fact, I may as well just actually start some of that going now, because I'm going to need a fairly large flat area to set up. I've got one centrifuge in here, but I'm going to just keep that one in here. It's useful for the recycler. But setting up 3 more like that is going to take a reasonable amount of space. So I'm going to need quite a lot of room. I also need steel sheets, which I've got 6 of. I think I need 10 from memory to make the miner. Miner. 12 I need. And I need electronic parts as well. Okay, whoops, and again I've done the wrong button. Must stop doing that. Okay, so that was enough for 4 frames. How's this coming along? That's at 63%. Right. Now in terms of where I'm going to put it, let's turn that off for a minute. I'm probably going to build it out on that side. I think that makes sense because the furnace is out there, and at some point I'll put an advanced furnace in, which will probably go out that way. Maybe in that corner there. It's a sensible space for a mining platform, but I am going to need quite a lot of room, so I reckon it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I reckon that's about 12 frames worth to fill that, square that corner off, and that's probably about enough space at that point. Obviously it's going to be outdoors. Right, good, there's the autolathe mod. That's good. The other thing is these are kind of slow to power up, but once they're on they do produce a lot faster, so that's also good. Right, what do we need to make the actual miner compared to what we've got? So I'm out of steel. I'll need Invar and Constantan. Well, I've got Invar there, and there's Constantan inside. Actually, I'm going to split this. That would be smart. Even if I just split it into halves. Solder. That's the Constantan. Okay, let's pop that in there and that in there. Both of these into here. And I'll put that back in there because that's what's most likely useful. Right. I'm probably going to need to run its own power network out there. I'm slightly tempted to run it purely on its own grid, but I'm just thinking I'm going to have a bit of leftover power if I set up 2 wind turbines. Right, so we are just short steel. So steel is going to be the bottleneck on this, so I need to get to grips with that reasonably quickly. Yeah, okay, well I may as well go out and lay some groundwork. Can get 4 of those 12 frames down straight away.
Jetpack on.
Yeah, we'll build it out this way, I think. Okay.
Power low.
Whoops.
Jetpack on.
There we go. Okay. And let's get it welded. Boom. No, wrong one. Oh, just stop it. Oh my goodness. Boom. Boom.
Jetpack on.
Right, that didn't even weld, did it? There we go. Okay. Yeah, so we'll take that all the way out there. I mean, I may close this bit here. I've designed to be closed in as part of an extension anyway, so that's fine, but get started. I don't want to roam too far at night time, but well, we'll see what we can find. You never know. Might find some iron and coal right near the base. That would be amazing.
Hydration critical.
I think it's pretty unlikely, but you know, not impossible. Got some copper though, that's not unhelpful. Ah, there's a bit of iron as well. In fact, there's quite a bit of iron. So if I could find some coal, that would be beautiful. Anyway, sun's up now, so how are we doing? Okay, no, not great, but I think we'll risk it. I'm not going too far. Just going to see what I can find in the immediate area. I turned my stabilizer off again. I thought it was flying very strangely. There we go. Right, I'm going to take that gold actually while I'm out here because I know I'm short of it again. Right, a bit more copper. I basically need a bit of everything at the moment, because I have expended an awful lot of resources making those alloys, but it was worth it. Okay, let's get out of that hole. Right, there's at least some more iron. Of course, the other thing I need to do is to make sure I've got adequate fuel supplies and grab some more water ice. So I need absolutely loads of stuff, basically, is what I'm saying. Right, let's tidy up a bit. Another full one, right. Okay, let's see if I can find some coal. Thought there was some, but it's not, it's copper. Let's see if I can finish that stack. Right, come on, I need some coal now. Come on, come on, come on. Coal. There's some. I think there's some. Huh, I think over there is more nickel. Now I've got nickel, I'll probably keep finding it. It's always the way. This is decent. Really like would be to be able to make an absolute load of steel.
Power critical.
Oh, power critical. Time to go, I think. Okay. Just in case I need to do a quick battery swap. Let's hope not.
Filter low.
not really a high priority problem right now, is it? Oh, I have no idea what just happened to the camera angle. It went completely mad. Anyway, never mind. Let's get in there. Yeah, we might not wait for that to pressurise when we're on 4%.
Jetpack low.
Also not a priority right now, but thanks for telling me. Switch that battery while I'm here. Let's close all of those. Put that away. Right. Switch those two over, because that just makes sense. And dump that, to be honest. And click that. Oh, that's still chewing something up. Is it? Oh, it's all those spare flares. Okay, well, let that do its thing. Right. And then you can take that filter and you can dispose of it. Okay, much better. I'm kind of thirsty, but generally much better. Right. In fact, I'm going to see if before it gets dark I can get out and find some water ice. But I'm going to get some steel making while I do it. That might be the problem. Oh, that's not good. I didn't realise that that still had iron and nickel and all sorts in it. Right, okay. That could have gone very wrong. In fact, it probably already has. Right, okay. No, alright, right, okay. So let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. And then let's get that in there, and get that in there. No, okay, still not finished. Now it should go in. There we are. And then those two are for later. Right, hopefully we won't have a storm in the next short amount of time. I'll turn that to off. Okay, thank you very much. In fact, throw that in there. That in there and see whether that can manage to make anything. Don't think it's going to, but you never know. No. Okay. It's dumping some very hot gas into here now. It's possibly not the cleverest thing I've ever done. I think I might just do that actually and turn that off for a minute, let it cool down naturally a bit first, otherwise I think I'm in significant danger of blowing the place up. Right, that's my steel. That's good. Right, I'm going to have to go and drink in a minute, aren't I? But before I can do that, I actually am going to have to go and sort myself out to make sure I've actually got something I can drink, because at the moment I don't think I have. Let's do that.
Jetpack on.
See what we can find in this hill here. Okay, well, plenty of coal anyway. Okay, right, that's a bit of a dead loss then. What else have we got nearby? Definitely don't want to roam too far in the night, but I have a feeling there was some nitrice, possibly some water over here. Kind of need both of those, so... That seems to be the nitrogen. Problem solved. That will help with pressurising the greenhouse. That's absolutely loads, that's great. Now can I find some water ice? Is there some up there, or is that nitrice again? That's more nitrice.
Hunger caution.
It's okay, I've still got a potato. I hope. Otherwise it's a bit more than caution. Right, come on, surely there's some water around here somewhere. Surely.
Health low.
Yeah, I know, my health is low, I know. So I'm trying to find some water. Not doing very well. I would have expected to find quite a lot of water on Europa, being as how it's made out of, like, literally made out of water ice. The whole ground. In my mind there was some over this way, but in reality I was probably making that up. Or I've already taken it maybe out one of these holes here. It's quite hard to judge at night time as well. Okay, I probably better not go too much further. Is that water? Could be. Looks hopeful. Yes. Oh, but I haven't actually got anywhere to put it. Okay, well that's a start. Let's do that. There we go.
Power low.
Okay, I actually don't think there's any more there, but that will do. Right, let's go. Run, jump! That was a rubbish jump. In low gravity, you should have done better than that. I am disappointed. Split half, and then it's split half of that. Should work fine. Don't want to overload the system. Did turn that off, yes. How hot is this now? Hot, but fine, I'll let it do its thing. Okay, what's going on in there then? Right, so that should give us a decent amount of both water and nitrogen. Once it empties. There we go. Get this at an angle where I can read it. Well, there's a right old mishmash going on in there, isn't there? So we're freezing out the nitrous, the nitrogen's liquefying. There's trace amounts of all sorts of other things. Freezing the CO2, which is as I'd expect, honestly. Okay, well, let's go see. Smack my head on the pipe. Let's go see what that's looking like in the cooling tower. Okay. That's looking reasonably sensible in there. So hopefully be sucking that out. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. And bringing that through there. Good. Okay. All under control, as it should be. Right, chuck that in there then. How are we doing for water? Okay. Could take quite a lot more water, couldn't it, that, really? Right, you can crush the rest of that. Okay. What's going on with this now? It's getting cooler. Set. I don't think it's going to have enough fuel to actually get it to where it needs to be, but that's set. If it does manage it, at least it'll do its thing. That is, yes, iron and nickel, okay. Right. Okay, in a minute I need to get inside and
Jetpack on.
consume. See if I can find any more volatiles under the ground here. Since I must not touch the sacred red hill. Don't think so. Some nitrice, which is all well and good, but I don't really need any more of that at the moment. Oh, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay.
Jetpack on.
Exactly what I needed, because now I can skip over here, and I was just going to chuck that into the machine, let it do its thing, and then while it does that I'm going to go inside. Hopefully everything will be fine and won't have gone all explodey while I'm gone. There we go, we can actually make a deep miner. Oh, no we can't, because the power went off just as I pressed the button. Okay, well let's see how we get on with that. No, we haven't got enough power in that circuit. It's a job for later. I'm gonna have to do a bit of sorting out. I think the ice crusher probably needs to finish first, thinking about it. That uses a lot of power at its peak. Right, come on then, let's get pressurized up. Oh, look, some little baby pumpkins in there. Oh yeah, open my helmet first, always good. Right, that's better, a bit of peace there. Oh look, the soybean plant is finished, and we've got rice seeds. Nice. Now we're starting to make some real progress. Now, I'm going to have to eat that potato anyway, aren't I, thinking about it? And then grow a new one. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Which is unfortunate, because I was hoping I could replant this potato. I could put one more planter in. There. Whoops. Well, I don't know really whether I want to, because actually eventually I probably want to run planters along here and maybe down the middle. Probably not there. Yeah, let's not compound the problem. It always gets tricky trying to work out what to do with this. I'm trying to work out whether it's wisest to eat it now or... No, I think I'll make sure I'm ready to pressurize that, so I'll process up some more ice. Right, once the ice crusher has finished with the volatiles. I need to modify this, it's driving me a bit mad. To be honest, as long as that hits 5, I'll take it. The main thing is to vent each atmosphere out before we open it. There we go. Right, that will speed things up. Okay, we've got water in here now. That's good. What's the water temperature in that tank looking like? Extremely high, I suspect. Oh, just throw the tablet on the floor. It's not like I needed it. Oh, okay, only 23. I am surprised. Having dumped all of that hot gas in the outside tank, I thought that would probably overload it. In fact, we're losing heat in here faster than we're making it up anyway, so... there we go. Right, what's next? Let's see if I can make this miner. Probably can't do very much while that's making without risking overloading the circuit, but... see if I can at least make some cable. If I've got enough copper, well, I'll make what I can. I don't want to do any smelting at the moment, unless it's in the main furnace outside. And I don't really want that to run its pumps. I'll just preserve what power we've got. I have no pocket space left, do I? I mean, I guess I can do. I've just got to put some stuff away. Be a bit less untidy. There we go. Right. Oh, there's that green spray can. I knew there was one around somewhere. Oh, well, that's white now. That's fine. Shouldn't paint that red, because that's the red network. That would be smart. Where's the red can? Oh, the red can's in there.
Hunger critical.
And then when I do the next network, I'll code that, color code that up differently. Right. I am going to have to think about how I'm going to get power out there. Yeah, I think this needs to be expanded and built out from there. Anyway, let's see how that miner's coming along. It's done. Amazing. Right. Good. So what else do I need? I need some steel frames. I think I need 8 more of them. Why do you keep dropping everything upside down? It's so weird. Yeah, that doesn't have enough power to print and that to smelt at the same time, does it? Something I ought to do is to just set up a relatively easy thing to do actually as well, is set up a power cable network just for the machines over there. The other thing I could do, now this is not actually being needed constantly, is to move that out of the way. Let's do that while I'm Hang on, I don't want to print too many again. That's what happened the last time, wasn't it? Oh, I've got 10, never mind. Could have been worse. Still sheets. I need 8 of those. Actually, I need a lot more than 8. But that's enough to get me started. That'll allow me to lay the rest of the groundwork out there. Yeah, I think I'm going to go out there and get that started. Then I can start to see what needs to happen in terms of overall layout.
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
Go. I've got a couple left, so I guess we'll maybe use them. There and there, that'll do. Right, okay. Let's get that welded. Where am I going? Okay, let's get rid of that lumpy bit there. Fine, right. Now in terms of the overall mining platform, I think I'm going to put it over here. Get the angle right. Just trying to see where the connectors are. Right, they're this side, so I want it here. That doesn't feel right. That feels like it's trying to put it too far away. Yeah, there. In there. Get in there. No, not... Oh my goodness. No. Right, okay, it must be there then. That's it. That's it. That's where I wanted it. And actually that worked out quite nicely that I had 2 there. Right, so that's going to need steel sheets and cable to construct. That's fine. And then if I were to want to expand this corner of the hab, I need 2 walls there, and I need 1, 2, 3, and I was going to put a door on. So I'd need a door, obviously make an airlock. So I need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15
Jetpack on.
walls of some species. Whoa. Okay, it's worth knowing. It's not a job for this second, but didn't knock it off. Right. Okay, so I need 12 of these to build that miner. I need 4 electronic parts. No idea what I need for them. Okay, I need copper, that's good. Okay, there's the sheets. some centrifuges. I'm going to need 3 of them. I've got enough iron to make 2 of them. Well, that's a good start. We'll get going. Right, more of these. Oh, I was too fast then. Okay, let's get those made. Good. I guess whatever else we've got left is back to making more cable, because I need cable coils for it, but I'm also going to need cable to connect the thing up. Let's get that in there and get some more iron so that I can build that next centrifuge. Oh, it's 20 iron, so actually only enough for 1. Right, let's take that. Let's spray that. Let's spray that. Let's drop that. I should have made more of the white heavy cable there. That was foolish. Never mind, foolish is my middle name, apparently. Iron into there. That'll be enough to make 1 more of those. Go into there. Okay, 4 of those, I think. May not, maybe 3, but let's try it with 3 and see how far we get. It's been a bit of a melodrama around the whole breathing again. Right, where's the... There it is. Yeah, I do need 1 more. That's okay, I can do that. Right, there we go, and then we'll connect that to there, that into there. Amazing.
Health low.
Now we've got a green power network as well. Right, that will need to be moved. I'm never going to get cabling through all of this spaghetti, am I, with that there as well. That's a start. Right. Yeah, I'm basically starving to death at this point, which is kind of inconvenient. Oh, just centrifuge is not stack. That's a shame. May as well let this finish now. Then I'm going to have to go and eat just because the my dying breathing is getting on my nerves. Right, let's take that potato. Let's microwave the potato. And let's eat the potato.
Hunger caused Caution.
Right, there we are, 79%. Okay. So I'm going to try and let that get seeded. There is a bit of a risk to these pumpkins, sadly. But they are so slow growing, I could have to wait a very long time otherwise. Once that has got seeded, I'll harvest the rice. I'll take the seeds and the soybeans from that plant, and then I'm going to open that wall up. We'll see how we get on. While I'm in here, oh, smash. Sorry.
Oxygen critical. Oxygen critical.
Right, okay, there we go. Throw that in there. Right, now by now I should have some iron, which I do. Chuck that in there, make one more of these. Chuck the copper in there because we're going to need quite a bit of cable. And actually I'm going to make one heavy cable. Remove that solid generator, I think. Now is the time to do it. Okay, that didn't really work, did it? Actually, I didn't need to. There was already one facing the wrong way, but in the right place. Oh well. I'll do that then. Never know, I might need another one. Right. Breaking that automation. Okay, that gets that in there.
Power critical.
Okay, let's change that over. Now, figure out what I can detach here to get some cable back. The answer might be nothing, which would actually be really annoying. One obvious split to do is to reconnect, keep this stuff going this way, and reconnect all of that along this line here. Although that's a bit messy, I'll be honest. Problem is there's so much cable already laid in this room. Right, that section functionally finishes. No, it goes off out there as well, but other than that it finishes there and goes inside the hab. Yeah, okay, so that all becomes part of one network. Right. So if I could then isolate that network from there, everything on that line, from everything over here, probably need to swap the what's red and what's green, don't I? Less rewiring to do that way than the other way, yeah. Okay, so if I took all of that out and ran that along to here, but I'd need to then take a lot of this out and connect it up to there. Okay. Right. I believe I've got enough. Just got to make sure I make it work. Suddenly it's very quiet. Right. Put that one on there for a minute. Right, and then that piece. Okay. Goes through there. Okay, so that should all be on again now. Except it's not. So what have I not connected? Is that turned on? That's turned on. Oh, that's on 0 output. Right, let's just put that on 2,500 for now. Okay, yeah, those need some sorting, I get that. That's fine, I haven't connected that yet. That's okay. Let's get rid of that one. Right, now. That goes along there. That goes along there, along there, along there. Oh, that might even be enough actually, I may not have needed that extra. Okay, let's keep one back there. It's useful to keep some of these in their original or in a different colour. Right. And then this lot over here becomes the green network. Is that right? No, that's going to become the red network. I just need to change the colours on those. So I'm going to spray that one green, and I'm going to spray that one red. And actually I should have just kept the green cable. It would have saved me a load of work. Right, okay, fine. Get out of the way. Right, so then this here needs to run across here. That needs to join up to there somehow. Okay, let's just snip one from there. Take that, and hang on, let's close some windows because I can't really see what I'm doing. Split 1, 2, go around there. There. Yeah, that's it, that'll work. Drop them. And that one in there. There we go, right, okay, and then that can go into there. Okay, great. And now, just gotta make all of this green. So as if it's an easy job. That was not what I meant to do. It's tedious but worth it later when I don't accidentally connect the wrong things together and blow everything up. Okay. Let's pick that up. Nearly there. clearly I'm not going to do the bit behind there. I'm not actually going to bother repainting these. This is effectively an isolated sub-network anyway, so that's fine. Right, that can be cleaned up a bit in a minute. Works for now. Now I need to change this. That needs to read the battery. The battery needs to therefore be on the red circuit. Okay. Slight oversight, but that's fine. There we go. Okay. So that should now be able to read the station battery. Station battery, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what I was... that's actually reading the raw charge, isn't it? I think I'm going to read percentage on this now because we've got two batteries. Ratio. Okay, that's good. That output needs to go... Hang on, let's turn this off. We're going to have all sorts of madness going on otherwise. Potentially I've turned off some back pressure regulators. Right, okay, and we're going to make that 0.9. And I think the only issue now is what the hell happened to the... Oh, there's the coal that was in there. Chuck that in there. Go on. That should run until that's at 90%. And turn off. Perfect. Right, good. Okay. So that's good. That's started the job of splitting these up. I still need to do the ones inside there. I'm going to throw the green paint in there. That will hopefully remind me that that's a job that needs doing. I probably won't. I'll probably still forget. Right. I think we've now got enough material subject to being able to connect it up to finish that miner. I have no idea how I'm going to connect it though. 22 cable, that is not going to be enough. The logical way to do it is to connect it. Actually, the logical way to do it is to connect it to its own network, honestly, at this point. If I can figure out a way to get another colour network across here, which is quite a big ask, actually. I'm going to have to move that transformer to, say, here. Then I can get another transformer that I can run in between the two. I can run another cable. It's tight, but it can be done. I can run it between these two. Maybe I'll move this across and run it in here and then out and then along there. That's going to have to be the way to do it, I think. The question is, what paint have I still got left? Not much. Because until I do that extension I haven't got space to build a tool printer and I can't start mixing these up. Right, okay. We'll build a white network. I'm going to run that around. Okay, so a little bit more cleaning up to do with this power network. So let's start by taking that out of there and putting instead... That is just a corner now. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's take that all the way back to there. Actually, if I took that further up, that would clear this corner quite a lot. Go. Right, that's better. Now I could put this on the wall here somewhere, which would be a lot cleaner. That would be nice, because then I could run it down into there. Okay, that's good, and then that leaves me space to mount another one underneath that I can run that way. So let's just clean that up. Throw that over there. Right. Run that down there. And get that connected back to there. Okay, it's not perfect. I've still got some stuff I need to sort out, but that'll be enough. I've now got room along here to try to sort this, so I think I'm probably going to have to shuffle this across one, but I don't think that's a big deal. In fact, I'm going to just do it anyway. That's fine. Still got space here. Okay, and then that gives me room in the middle there. Right, that's all as it should be. Do that, I'll throw that one in there for sorting out the inside. Grab all of that together. Drop that, grab that, spray that. Okay, good, right. So, I now need a white transformer. And I need a couple more heavy cable. Right, let's make the transformer first so I can work out where it needs to go. Small transformer. Excellent. Right. So what I really wanted to do was to put it on there, but I just don't think that's quite going to work because of where that wire has to kink round. Unless I move the battery charger up, I suppose. That would be nice though, wouldn't it? Look how tidy that would look. That would look good. I think I have to do something with this. Yeah. I think that's about the only available option, to be fair. and it uses less wire. What's not to like? Except for the fact it's now right up there. It's a little bit less convenient, but that's a lot tidier actually. And then this can come out of here, go down onto the floor here, get clear of that one. Yeah, it's going to need to run through there, so kind of might as well just get it as tight in as I can, I suppose. Okay, that's decent. That will go through and then it can come out somewhere along here. Gonna take it one off that wall because I'm not sure if there's anything already running inside the wall. There probably is to control that display up there. Okay, so I need one heavy cable. And then I think we're good. Of course, I've just run out of gold, haven't I? Of course, how typical. Now, where's the gold? I had a feeling there was a little bit left somewhere, but maybe I need to start smelting a whole new 50 stack. No, there was some there. There we go. Right, that needs to be turned right up, because that's clearly not enough. I think that actually destroyed a unit of gold then. So I needed one of those, and then we'll build a load of normal cable, and that normal cable can be used to run along to the centrifuges and the deep miner. There we go. So let's cap this off at 1500 initially, turn it on there. It's going to need more. Okay. So while that's running, what do we need to get a centrifuge? I think it's 4 iron sheets. Sorry, steel sheets, but yes, right, and I've got 3 of them, so so I'm going to need 12 of them. I really have got. Okay, you can stop now. That is enough. Enough. At least I hope it's enough. I feel like if it's not, it's never going to be. You can turn off. You can actually finish smelting. Right, so I need another dozen steel sheets. For centrifuges, and I'm going to need a load of chutes to connect it all together as well. Although the problem I'm running into now is I haven't got enough space to carry all this. Let's put these on here. That could go over there. Okay, that's probably about right. Okay, close, but not quite. Okay, that's good. It's 24 of them. Okay, so all that leaves me with is I need to make a load of chutes, which I have not got enough iron for. anywhere, actually. I mean, I've got some inside here. To be honest, I'm probably better off just mine up some fresh iron because I'm going to need quite a lot. Let's put that in here. I'm always running out of gold. Oh, okay, let's just chuck it over there. Right, I need to go outside anyway, so I guess let's just get out there and get building. Getting towards end of time for this episode, but maybe I can get the deep core miner up and running, or at least built. Probably more likely built, but not up and running realistically. Welding torch. Slowest welding ever. There we go. Cable. Cable and something. It's probably screwdriver. Let's just try it with screwdriver. Yep. Okay. Jump, 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 jump. And electronic parts. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. Perfect. All built. Beautiful. I could turn that on, but one, it's not connected, and two, if it does, it's just going to start spewing out stuff that I'm not yet equipped to work with. I am going to need more cable than this. This is not going to be enough. And there was cable inside that wall, so I've done it in the right place. Oops, in the sky. It's actually beautifully lined up with the power connector there, though, look. The issue is going to be, where am I going to put these centrifuges? Keep one back because it's useful for colour coding, but okay, well, that's a decent start. If I now clear a bit of space in here, I'm gonna see if I can manage to find some more iron
Jetpack on.
really quickly. Would be good. There's some. Fair bit because chutes need 3 per chute, and I don't know how many chutes I'm going to need, but I reckon it's going to be quite a lot.
Hydration critical.
I haven't really thought about what I'm going to do with the ores once they come out and get sorted. I need some sort of automation on the smelting, but I haven't really decided whether to take the time to set up an automated normal furnace or just do it the lazy way and automate a couple of arc furnaces. Plus I need a sorter in there to sort the ices. So there's a few things to think about there. And I'll probably need to build some structure to do some of that so that the storms don't destroy it, but we'll see how it goes. Right, have I got any more space anywhere? No, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that is it. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Yeah, no, I've actually run out of space. Right, okay, fine. Well, I can take a hint. Let's go. Time to go home. Oh, smack my head on the ceiling.
Power low.
The good thing is I've got quite a lot of room out here, so if I do now need to build something more substantial, I can probably put it over this area here, and eventually that landing pad may need to move further out, but
Jetpack on.
what's that in there? Don't know, it might just be a weird visual artifact. It looked like it was a bit of coal sticking through, but I think it was just a weird shadow. Oh, I should have crushed up some nitrice while I was outside. Never mind. Right.
Hunger caution.
This temperature in here, -2. It's not quite warm enough, which is a shame. No, not in that machine, in that machine. that's the chutes. Shoots. Go. And more cable. The other thing I'm going to need is an IC chip, because I'm going to need to control those centrifuges. Because what I want them to do is to fill up with stuff and run until they get to a certain level of fullness, at which point I want them to open and eject what they've got, and then spin back up. But you don't want to do it too frequently, because every time you stop them you've got to wait for them to spin back up, and that's wasting energy while that's happening. And the other thing I need to do is to actually build some wind turbines to generate the additional power that this is going to consume, which will be significant. Well, that didn't make many, did it? Let's see what I've got in terms of wind turbine. I don't know whether I've got what I need. I need more steel, but there was a fair bit of steel in here still, I think. 114, yeah, that'll be fine. Let's put this in here and split this. That can go back in there.
Air tank low.
Can go in there. Oh, air tank low. That hasn't happened for a little while. That can go in here. In fact, I've got enough there to make 2, which is perfect because I worked out I needed 2. Let's put those away. Okay, that's good. Move that down there. Get that going through there. Make some space so that I can actually pick some things up. Okay, that won't be enough, but it's a start. That can go across to heavy cable. Okay, I think I'm going to go and try and get this done, and then next time I will hopefully be able to get it all up and running. Might even be able to do it before the end of this one. I have gone a bit over, but we're close, so this is a major project. Okay, that's a good start. Now, it's going to kick everything out through here, so along there I need a chute network. So first thing I'm going to have to actually stand off far enough to be able to see what I'm doing. Right, I think if I set centrifuges up along here, yes, that's fairly tidy. There. One there. Hopefully I can get power and data in there. I'm going to need both for this. What are you whinging about now? You're thirsty again. My goodness, this guy drinks so much. Right, nearly. Those will still need connecting, but at least I can get in there. So if I run that around the back. Yeah, this is going to be a bit tight. I really should have made the third centrifuge, shouldn't I, before I did this? It would be much easier to figure out what was going on. Right, now, what's the simplest way to do this? Is probably a flip-flop on the first two with an overflow going to the third. If I can fit that in the space available, should be able to. It's a bit tight, but I think if I put the flip-flop in here, so the flip-flop will alternate and send one each way each time. That's not quite right. If I can get it like that. So send the first one flat, the next one up, and the up's going to go
Power critical.
across here. Good, power critical, just what I need. I'm going to have to go in and sort myself out, aren't I? It's always irritating when you're in the middle of doing something. Right. Just to make sure I did. Oh no, I did actually have one more centrifuge. I did have enough. Right, okay. I had a feeling I'd made them, and then I was like, maybe not. I don't know where I'm going to put those wind turbines either. Probably haven't got room on the roof up there. I'll have to think about that. They need to go somewhere, and they need to go onto frames. That's another challenge. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some more iron. It's not much, but that will make 2 more. Get another one smelting. Alright, I'll go and drink. I can take the hint. Oh, hello. I've clearly broken one of these connections when I've been rewiring, haven't I? Ah, yes, of course I have that. One in there. That is a jolly good point. Okay, I'm going to have to pinch a bit of cable for a minute. There we go. Right, that's better. Okay, come on, let's get in here, get sorted.
Oxygen critical.
Right. While I'm in here. Whoops. No, come on. Okay. I think that's all part of the same connection, but I can't really see what's going on up there, and I don't want to make assumptions that turn out to be wrong later. No, it gets in the right place, and that one, that one, that one. Right, that's not happy there. Okay, well that's enough that I can see what's going on. Make sure that I don't mess up later. There we go. leave that in here because I probably need some more cable in there at some point. Right, okay, let's get on with it. I want to finish this. This video's too long already. Hour and 25. I was hoping for an hour and a quarter tops. Mind you, that's quite a lot to get through in that time, so that's probably fair. Right, you smelt. You shoot. What are the build states of a wind turbine? I think they need normal cable and steel sheets. You need 5 normal cable and 5 steel sheets. Right, okay, well I need more normal cable anyway. I'd already worked that one out, so let's just let that make everything it's got available. Go in there. Go in there. Good. Not that belt, that's what I needed. Okay, that's probably enough. I'm going to need some heavy cable up there. I'm not sure how much. Probably 5 or 6 at least. Let's get that wind turbine. They don't stack. Oh, they do stack. That's good. Okay, air tank critical. I better deal with that while that's printing. Forgotten that was getting a bit low. Oh, that's really low. Let's turn that back on. Okay, that's enough of that, I think. That's all it's going to get anyway, so fair enough. What I'll have to do.
Hunger critical.
Well, hunger's going to have to stay critical for a minute. That's just how it is. Right, now the other thing I needed in here was I need some steel frames. Not many, but I probably need 3. Might need more than that. I haven't worked out where I'm going to put those wind turbines yet. Maybe out that way. Actually, that's a pretty good shout. So let's steel sheets. I'm going to need a number of them. So I'm going to need 5 per turbine, so that's another 10. Plus, so I'm going to need 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Stack them with those, grab that, turn that off. Right, I know I'm also going to need to automate the centrifuges, so I'm going to need an IC housing and an IC10 chip, and then I'm going outside while that builds. That'll do. Actually, no, come on, that's already part built. I haven't got enough carrying space, have I? What can I dump somewhere? Right, that gold can go in there. That can go in there. Right, I feel like I'm starting too many projects here now, especially considering that I want it to be finished. IC10, right, get that. I haven't got the gold for that. Luckily, I have there. So chuck that in and then let that run, because I know I can't make more than one because we haven't got enough stuff. That's fine. I'll grab that. I'll put the IC10 in here somewhere probably. Figure that out in a minute. Either way, I can't carry anything else. Let's go to work.
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
that was convenient, the sun coming up just then. Right, so I'm going to quickly weld these up. Have I used all my welding? Oh my goodness. Annoying. Not going to quickly weld anything up. Oh, that is the most annoying place for that. Didn't expect I'd use that much fuel, to be honest, but there we go. That's how it is. I've got a fair bit still to do. Let's go quick, 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 quick. That'll be enough. Get in there.
Jetpack on.
Right. Let's try and get these things down. This is why I had to make them quite big. I'll make quite a lot of chutes because they are huge. And now I can't even do that there. That's really annoying. It needs so much width around them. They're 1.5. Actually, maybe if I... Yes, if I spun it like that, I could put it there, couldn't I? So that would work. In fact, that would also work. It would allow me to go... basically any of those orientations. Okay. Anything except for the one orientation that would allow me to use the minimum amount of cable. Right, well, I guess that's the one that makes the most sense. And then the other one can go there. It's a bit annoying.
Power low.
Right, so they're built, but I'm not going to be able to actually connect them up properly because I haven't got enough cable.
Jetpack on.
Let's try and work out where I need to put it to get it. There we are. That will fit through under there. It's not going to work if I... Oh, or will it? Can I put it through there? I actually can. Right, okay. It's messy as hell. So I have to come out and round. And back in again. But it does kind of connect. Yeah. Okay, so I definitely need some more cable. Yeah, okay, well that's as good as that's going to get for now, but okay, that needs connecting up next time. I'll probably forget. Right, meanwhile, let's see if I can finish this before it's all too much. Third centrifuge. Oh, come on. Okay, that's good. Right, there we go. That's pretty tidy. So, next thing I need is many chutes. I'll get this in place first so I can see what I'm doing a bit more easily. Right, now I'm going to put an overflow in here. Goes like that. Yeah, how we'll use it that way round. Doesn't really make much difference, I don't think. Or does it? Or does it? No, it does make a difference because I need to overflow on... Okay, well this needs to be here anyway, so that doesn't change what goes in there. That needs to be like that. No, that should be... I've done that wrong. The overflow needs to go in there, and then this goes along here. No, that's right, because I need the longest possible run to the end for the overflow, because it's got no further overflow. Okay, that's all the input chutes, more or less, except for the ones I've done wrong. That comes out of there, and that comes out of there, and then that becomes a corner. That becomes an overflow. Actually, let's make this corner in here first, it'll be quicker. And then that goes in there. Becomes an overflow. There, no, that way. There we go. Right, so it should fill that one and that one equally, and then when they're both full, it'll overflow into that one. Perfect. Right, okay. And then let's get this welded. I've still got all the outputs to do, but at least it's inputs working. Oh, it's wrench first, isn't it?
Health low.
I remember now. 1, 2, 3. Nice and simple. And then the last thing I'm going to do is call that centrifuge 1, centrifuge 2, centrifuge 3. Put that away. Yeah, perfect. Turn it on, and I'm going to open it because once I've got it turned on, I can't reach the handle. There we go. There we go. So having them open will stop them spinning. Right, I'm now going to turn that on and let that start doing its thing. And then I just have one thing left to do, which is to hook up. Well, okay, that's not quite true. I have 2 things left to do, at least, possibly 3. I need to deal with the outputs from that, but in terms of getting them actually running, the main thing I need to do now is connect up a chip. Right, let's change this battery before it dies. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to stop. Where am I going to fit a chip? I don't really want to put it on the floor there, but I think that might be the only logical place to put it, unless I go right that back outside again. Okay, first things first. So I've already written some code. Oh, what's that complaining about? Oh yeah, it's got the wrong... Ah, it's on the wrong network. We can't use it for that anymore. Okay, that's good to know. Right. I've already actually written some code here that will... Whoops. That will do this. So let's just load that up. I'll put this on the workshop so that you can pick it up, but it's basically a centrifuge ejector. So what it will do is it will scan all the ports. You can have up to 6 centrifuges attached to this. It will scan each port in turn to find out if it's a centrifuge. If it is, it will see, or to see if it's connected rather. If it is, it will assume it's a centrifuge. It will check what's in it and whether it's open or shut, and then it will use some logic to decide whether to open or close it, or leave it alone. By default it's set to eject at 100. You can modify that by just changing this number in the top of the code here. So that is what we are going to have. We're going to put that on there. I am going to connect this somewhere. Let's turn that off for a minute. I'm going to probably put it here for now, I suppose. It doesn't seem a much better place to put it. That feels like it's actually slightly more in the way. Yeah, I think that's going to have to do. I'm going to grab the chip. I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, I'll need a new computer for running the trading stuff now, won't I? It's on the right logic network. Right, and I'm going to connect this up. Come on. I want this done quickly now. There we go. And I'm going to grab the screwdriver and I'm going to set this to centrifuge 1, centrifuge 2, centrifuge 3. I'm going to turn it on and I'm just going to leave it alone basically, and it shouldn't need any further attention until ore starts flying out the end. Now at the moment they're all flashing in error, and that's fine. They should, once they start getting materials into them, they should shut themselves and spin up. If they don't, I may have to manually just get them started. Right, I needed heavy cable and I don't believe I had enough materials to make any, because I want to just connect those two wind turbines, otherwise I shall forget. I needed gold. Okay, well that's fixable because there's gold right there. So I shall get that done and then I'm going to end this episode. Quite a bit being done this time. Got the deep core miner built and installed, and the downstream centrifuges processing. So I've yet to build anything downstream of them. I am going to have to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of some sort of smelting automation. Otherwise I'm just going to have an absolute stack of ores just scattered around out there initially, which is not a particularly great state to be in. So definitely going to need a bit of sorting out. I'll have a think about that and figure out what to do. I might even remember to do it next time, or I might get distracted by some other project, who can say. Right, I don't know whether this is going to be enough. I think it's going to be close to. And then I really have to go and eat something, don't I? Because it's driving me bonkers. Might actually go and buy the last cereal bar from that merchant. That might be a smart idea. Right, okay, come on, let's go and do this. I've got rice, I can eat the rice. Everyone likes a bit of rice. Space rice. Right, that's going to create seeds, that's good, that's what we need. More seeds, all good. Create rice, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I have no idea how much. Oh my goodness, this doesn't make a lot of difference, does it? I probably need to cook them really, but new rice seeds I've got 4, so I could actually eat all of that. Let's just do it.
Oxygen critical. Hunger caution.
Okay, that's good. Right, and I'm really just left with these 2 pumpkins. The reason I'm holding off is obviously when I open this up, I think it may well have a fairly fatal effect on whatever's in here. I might have to just get on and do it. Probably not something to do right at the end of an episode though, just in case anything goes wrong. That's definitely a job for next time. In the meantime, at least I've eaten some rice. I'm 34% not hungry. Right, we'll get this connected. We should be good.
Jetpack on.
I suspect I'm not going to have enough cable still, but I have to route this in a most unpleasant manner. Okay, at least that's enough on that side. I might be able to connect one of them. I'm certainly not going to be able to connect both. Whoops. Go. Okay, well that's one in. I may have to think about buffering that for when we have storms. I think 2 will be okay. I think any more than 2 is likely to be a problem. It's really quite windy out there actually. I'm wondering if another storm's due, but let's hope not. I should probably build a weather machine now. I've got enough stuff to do it. Oh yeah, more gold. Dole. Yeah, that really does look quite windy. Whether 8's going to be enough. I need to get 3. I think 8 might just... 8's either going to be just enough or just not enough.
Jetpack on.
Right, and cable
Hunger
cutters.
caution.
Yeah, well, there's not much to be done, is there, at the moment? Ah, that's going to be just not enough. Yeah, I needed 9. How annoying. Ha. Okay, well... Oh wait, was there not one over here?
Jetpack on.
That was very confusing. Oh no, that was where I did it like that in the end, didn't I? Yeah. That's tidier at least. No, there's no spares. Oh well, that's a shame. Let's cancel the pressurized. Let's go, go, go! Okay, last one. Here we go. Let's get this done. Does actually look like it's doing a decent job of charging the batteries though, so that's good.
Jetpack on.
Should be more so with 2 on. Whoa! Mind your head. They are going for it, aren't they? Look at that. That is quite terrifying actually. I don't think I want to hit them. I'm pretty sure that's going to smash something. Okay, good. So, at least now I know I'm slightly actually in credit with the power, but I've got enough additional generation capacity to offset what I'm going to be using up. So that's great. Let's swap tanks there. Let's grab that and put it into there. There we go. Right. Okay, good. So I think that's probably a sensible place to stop. We've got a deep core miner, which will be great. That will start to just feed us resources. Just needs a bit of processing for downstream. I'll chuck a bit of ice in there whilst I'm passing. I keep meaning to do it and I keep forgetting. Split half, chuck it in, off you go. Right, yeah, this is, I can't fit through that. Right,
Power low.
hopefully that's just churning nicely. Okay, so I think if I shut that, that will now start spinning up. That's got some dirty ore in it, and that's got some dirty ore in it, and that one hasn't got anything in it yet. It's fine, we'll let it spin up anyway. Okay, there we go. So that is today's construction at work. I just need to put some stuff somewhere to catch all this that comes out, because it's just going to go flying around over here. But in the meantime, that's a pretty good start, I think. So I'm going to end here. Apologies, that went slightly longer than I'd hoped, but at least everything is finished. So there we go. Anyway, I will see you, I hope, on the next episode. I hope you're enjoying this. As I always say, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Yes, I'll see you on the next video.